going on?
What's going on, everyone?
So, top of the week, Sunday. Should be chopping by. Have you did what you were supposed to do today?
Mm-hmm.
Have you went all out, over and beyond on your goals and the things you want to accomplish?
Right.
Or you let circumstance dictate how you move this weekend? What are we talking about, man?
So today we're going to talk about just what you said, something similar to that, distractions, right? And understanding how to maintain your level of focus that you need in order to get the things done that you need to get done. So if it doesn't align with where you're going, if it's not on topic, then you need to readjust. And it's a constant thing because little things happen throughout the day that kind of throws us off of our focus.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be little things like what's happening in social media, what's happening in
Presidency.
politics.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, and it'll throw you off from where you're trying to go because you have entertained it. You have let it into your conscious and now it's in your subconscious. So it's a thing where you have to not care. And that sounds real shallow. It sounds real like selfish, but you have to not care. You have to only focus on what you got going on. And I think that's a good way to try to do that. But once you break away from your focus, it takes a certain level of energy to get you back, because you now have broken your focus and you have entertained something outside of what you were focusing on, which means that part of your energy has now left and went to that thing. So now you got to try to gain that energy back to get it back to where you need to be. So a lot of times it's just stopping what you're doing and regrouping. That's how I deal with it.
I think a lot of people don't know that they being distracted because they don't know which direction they going. They haven't plot a course for themselves. So day to day you can wake up and be pulled this way or pulled that way, because it's easier to wake up and look at bullshit. It's easier to wake up and passively be entertained by whatever they put in front of you, rather than actively know what you want out of life.
Mm-hmm.
And then actively pursue those disciplines that is not easy to do up front because it's against the norm, but it's in alignment with your goals. But then over time, just like anything else, that'll become the norm. If we don't know where we going, we always gonna regress back to the entertainment. It's always easier to talk about what somebody else doing and why it's affecting our life. Like, everybody talking about the presidency and what Trump doing with the tariffs and all of that, and everybody's scared and all of this. But it's like, what can you do about it from where you are?
Yeah.
That's the only thing you should be pulling from that is, what goals can I set around whatever future implications the decisions he making hold?
Right.
Not sitting up saying he doing this, he doing that, just being a victim. You just gonna be a victim all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And I refuse to be that. I refuse to let rich people play in my face, like, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about all the money that they got and all of this, and I don't got all the money I want yet.
Right.
So that's where it's alright to let your mind breathe for a second if that's what you need to do at some point throughout the day, so you could regain your focus and that energy. But majority of the day, man, it's like we don't have time to waste on the shit. Is fleeting. It's fleeting. You gotta think, with the Gucci campaign, with the blackface thing, everybody said they gonna start wearing Gucci. Like, what happened to that?
Yeah.
How much time did we waste on that? Or the thing with the Balenciaga thing.
Wasted
These is
time.
campaigns that the companies paid for to move people emotionally to get their eyes on their brand. So what does that tell you? Like, they want you distracted. It means more dollars for them, more eyeballs on them, because, you know, that's the most powerful thing in the universe is focus.
Yes.
It's the most powerful. It's all we have is what we aware of.
Yeah.
So you gotta move like you want something. You know what I'm saying? And don't treat these young niggas like children either. You gotta carry them like they grown. Don't be distracted by that young shit neither.
Yeah.
Straight up. You gotta stay on point. Cause these young niggas take you off the map. They on them pills too. Off that Finny. You got something else, man?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the top. Look, don't get caught slipping by these YNs. Peace. You got something else to say?
That's it. Peace.
Don't be distracted at all. You outside the grocery store, getting air in your tire, stay on point. Make sure that thing loaded. We out.